Hey and welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you've all had a really nice week. Today I wanted to do a bit of a fun video, just kind of thinking about how my wardrobe's going, if I'm making good purchasing decisions along the way, what are my key pieces in my wardrobe. Today's video is about items that I would repurchase if I had to, if they broke or tore or I lost them or someone took them. These are the items that I would want to repurchase and put back into my wardrobe. So these are the things that I've either worn tons and couldn't live without them, or just love so much that even if I don't wear them all the time, I want to keep them like forever. So the first thing I want to mention is one of those don't wear it all the time but want to keep forever kind of pieces. And it's my mother of pearl leopard print suit. Now you'll have seen this in a couple of videos. You might not see it that often. It's a leopard print suit. Like, how often can I really wear it? I don't quite have that job that requires me to wear a suit every day yet. But I do wear the blazer a good bit over like jeans and t-shirt and stuff like that. Um, but I just adore this piece, and I feel like it's the kind of piece that I'll never date because it's not technically in trend at the minute or on trend. So yeah, I love it. It's a classic piece. Got some really nice like button detailing, and I just think it's like one of the coolest things I have in my wardrobe. I bought these, I think a mix of, I bought them both at different times. I got the blazer first and the outnet, so it was very discounted. And then I got the trousers from Ukes, which is like another, it's kind of like a little sister of the outnet, so it's like an even more discounted site. So I probably didn't spend all that much on this suit. But yeah, I just love it so much. It's just such a sexy piece that I could just pull out at any time if I've got a party to go to, or if I've got a really like big client to work with, or I don't know, just an event to go to. I think this piece will just work for so many different things. So if I was able to find them again, if I had to, I would. And I know there's a variation of these trousers. So the trousers I have are kind of more like a cropped culotte style. There is another version of these that are slightly different, and I'm like, do I need two versions of this? Probably not for the amount I wear it, but would 100% repurchase, or at least I would want to. The next piece is something that I do need to repurchase when I find it, because it's this lovely, cozy Everlane jumper, really nice, like crew neck, really chunky crew neck. Love that detail. Wore this so much. I bought it secondhand on, I can't remember, it wasn't Refashion, it was something like that. It's like a online website for secondhand clothes. I'll try and remember, put it in the link in the bio. But I think maybe I paid like 20, 30 quid for it. Because it is Everlane, I think it was almost brand new. But then when I was painting my house last year, I leaned in some paint and there's a big blue blob on the back hem. So if it was the front hem, I keep saying like, I could get away with it because I could just do a front tuck and then no one would ever notice. But because it's the back hem, it's a bit too noticeable. I do wear this around the house still. I wear it when I film videos sometimes, because technically that's around the house. Sometimes I try and wear it backwards so I could do a front tuck with the blue blob. Um, it doesn't always look, it's kind of a bit itchier when I do it that way because the neck's slightly higher. So yeah, I'm definitely repurchasing this one. I love it so much. I love the kind of bigger sleeve as well. And just the cream jumper is just such an essential to me. I can't live without it. Next up is a pretty obvious one, and it is my Converse. These are the kind of off-white colour. I love them so much. I will need to repurchase soon because I washed them once and they were fine. Then I washed them a second time when they got dirty, and it's just got this massive hole in the toe. It's like the glue separated, so they're looking not so great, but they still function very well. I just can't get them wet. Might have to bring these ones in for like a repair. Maybe I can get them re-glued. Don't know why I never thought of that. Um, will I repurchase? Yes, I really want to get a brown pair. And I would also like a black pair, like a classic black Converse. I just think they go with everything. They fit really nicely with like every style of jean, and I just love them. Okay, next up is a 2022 purchase. This mother of pearl John Lewis cardigan that I got on Vinted for like 20 quid. Love it so much. It's just the perfect chunky cardigan. It's so long, it's kind of like a jacket, and that's kind of how I wear it sometimes, especially in summer and like the warmer, milder um, days of autumn. And then in the winter, I've been kind of layering it up over like thinner knitwear as well to get that double knit. Yeah, I just love it so much. I actually mentioned this in another video, but I have my eye on another one on Vinted just in case I need to kind of replace this ever. Because I feel like it's the kind of thing that because I got it secondhand, if I wanted to replace it, it wouldn't be so easy to find it. Because obviously it's old stock as well. It's an old collaboration. but I love this so, so much. Next up is another kind of special piece, I guess. This is an Anine Bing skirt, and I got this in the Net-a-Porter sales maybe like 2 years ago, maybe a little less, maybe more. I can't really remember. That whole 2020, 2022 period was a bit of a blur. But yeah, I love this zebra print skirt. It's a really nice satin bias cut, midi length. It's a nice long midi length. It's the kind of midi length that I like. It's almost like longer calf or like lower calf. It's really comfy because it's black and white. It goes with so many things. It just goes with black, goes with white, goes with kind of like beiges and browns. It goes with any color basically. In the summer, this looks great with t-shirt or like a black bodysuit and sandals. I can dress up for a night out again with like a bodysuit and some heels. Wear it with big chunky jumpers over it. Like the styling possibilities with this in my wardrobe are kind of endless. And I think also because I think it's 100% silk. Let me just double check. Maybe it's not, but I think it is. Yes, 100% silk as well. So I kind of have a bit of a love of silk. Um, and I just think this is a really special piece. And again, it's that kind of one that's it's not necessarily in, so it's never going to be out. So adore that. As you can kind of tell, a lot of these pieces that I have mentioned so far have been like printed. I've got my zebra print, my animal print, my leopard print, that kind of check cardigan. So these are kind of, I guess, my special pieces that I pair with all my plain basics, and that's what kind of jazzes up my style a little bit. Maybe these are the pieces that kind of hold the most personality for me, that little kind of um, injection of me in my wardrobe, and that's why I don't want to lose them. So the next thing is this pair of faux leather trousers. These I love because I struggled for so long to find a nice fitting pair of leather trousers that didn't leave me in a Ross moment. You know what I mean. Before these, I had a pair of kind of like more of a skinny fit. This is kind of still when I was wearing maybe like mid to low rise. Had a skinny fit pair, wore them all the time. They were this kind of like smooth fabric on the inside, almost like a faux suede. So although they were skinny fit, they were really easy to wear, and I wore them to death until I realized, oh, low rise is out. These need to go. And so that was probably like 3 or 4 years of wear. And then I really wanted to kind of inject that little bit of like toughness and edginess back into my style. And I was trying to find a pair of these, like leather trousers, faux leather trousers. All I could find was like skinny pairs, but they didn't have like the right fabric on the inside. That they just clung to my legs as I tried to drag them up. They were just so uncomfortable. And then I found a straight fit pair. These kind of fit like a pair of straight leg jeans or a pair of maybe like slightly tailored trousers, like a little bit loose but fits in all the right places. And I love them so much. They were from Mango, like two winters ago. So not sure if they're still around, but would recommend if you're looking for a pair of faux leather trousers, but you don't want that like sweaty pair of trousers, go for like a straight fit or something instead of a skinny fit. Or go for like a wet look leggings, because the leggings are usually a lot easier to wear. One of my favorite pairs of jeans for a long time. I love a straight fit, but I think this is what really like changed the game for me was these jeans. I can't remember where I got these. I think I bought these the same time I bought the Everlane jumper, whatever website that was. And these are just a H&M pair, but they're super high waisted. You can see they have a really long rise on them. It's quite good. So they come right up to my belly button, and they just feel so snug when they're on. And they look so good with like bodysuit tucked in or a t-shirt or anything like that. They just hit right at my natural waist, and it's perfect. They're also a really nice straight leg, but almost like somewhere between a straight leg and a wide leg. And they're also full length. So they look really good with Converse. They look really good with like a little heel poking out. They're probably one of the few pairs of jeans I have that aren't cropped. So I feel like it's harder to find full length jeans these days. And I'm not tall, so it's not a height issue. It's just cropped seems to be really in. They do taper a little bit towards the end, so they aren't wide leg, but they're just a very straight leg. And I just love them. And also the wash of these is like my perfect blue denim color. And to be honest, I haven't worn them a lot lately. I think I wear them more in summer. I have a pair of black jeans that have kind of taken their spot at the minute because I feel like that just kind of flows better maybe with all my like beiges and browns and like a winter outfit, but these will be back soon. Mark my words. Another piece I have is this massive J brand. cashmere jumper. It's just this black cashmere jumper. It's kind of ribbed, if you can see. Yeah, it's really cozy. It is a large, but I've picked this up in Oxfam for £2, and I was like, guys, there's like 100% cashmere jumper on the rail for £2. Like, I can't leave this here. I need to own this. So I got it regardless of the size of it. I figured if I don't wear it in my wardrobe, I'll at least wear it as a loungewear piece. But I wear it a lot, and I actually think I wore it yesterday. So I really, really love this. It's kind of got a slightly wider neck. Not sure if that's because it's a few sizes too big for me, or if it's just a slightly different fit, but it's really nice, really oversized. I love this with skinny jeans, or just a bit of a front tuck into my straight legs. But I definitely think if this wasn't in my wardrobe, I'd really struggle for that like big, cozy cashmere jumper hug that I get with this. Another item that kind of I would repurchase this, but I bought it with a discount. So I'm kind of like, if I don't have that discount anymore and I had to repurchase this, would I buy it? I still think I would. So this is my Acne scarf, and I love this. It's been the only scarf I've had for like the last year, and I haven't needed anything else because the color is perfect. It works with all the colors in my wardrobe. It's cozy, sometimes a little bit itchy because it's wool, but not so itchy that I can't handle it. Wool flying around now. Just love it, and I love the little bit of fringe on the end as well. It's the perfect length as well when I just have it like thrown around my neck, not like twisted or anything. It's the perfect length with like majority of my coat, so it doesn't poke out the end. I just love it. I think this is like the narrower, smaller ones of the Acne scarf, but to be honest, I thought I wanted a bigger one, but I'm so glad I don't have the bigger one because this is just perfect. I got one more thing to share, and that's these boots that you will have seen a million zillion times because I've had this um, style in my wardrobe for 4 years. So I first bought these when I moved over to London. That's how I remember how long it is. And I got them on Depop. I got this, not this pair, but this exact boot. This is the second of these boots that I've had. So the other ones I completely wore out. I wore them for like, I think a year and a half straight, like again, like 5, 6 times a week. Wore them absolutely everything. Goes with everything, goes all my jeans, all my dresses, skirts. It's really nice, like high on the ankle, and I think that's why it really complements a lot of things. As you can see, they're really dirty at the moment. I wore them at the beach last week. Not ideal beach footwear, but I had nothing else. But basically, I wore them out so much that I couldn't live without them. This is proof that I could not live without them, and I went and I hunted down the exact same pair again secondhand. They've been secondhand twice. But yeah, I love these so much. They just go with everything. I think it's the heel, the kind of calf height on these, and I think I'm gonna have to start looking for a new pair as well because they're looking a little bit worse for wear. But absolutely love those boots. I think I wear them again like most out of all of my shoes, even more than trainers. They're so comfy they don't even feel like a heel. I hope you enjoyed my little spiel about all my best kind of wardrobe essentials, I guess, for me. Whether it's my super basics that are like the absolute core of my wardrobe, or it's the kind of more fun pieces that just add that little bit of personality for me, I guess. A little bit of leopard print, a little bit of, nice cozy cardigan. Those are kind of like my little staple pieces that really feel like me. If this gets you thinking about your best pieces, also try thinking about your worst pieces and what pieces you wouldn't repurchase. So thinking, if I was to go into a shop and buy this again, would I? And that's also a great question to ask when you're doing a declutter, if you're doing one for the new year. Would I rebuy this? If I was in a shop and I saw it in a hanger, would I want to buy this now? And if not, chances are you may not want to keep it. You're just kind of keeping it out of guilt because you spent your money on it. I know that's how I feel a lot of the time. Anyway, I hope this video has helped in some way to enlighten your own wardrobe, and I will talk to you all really, really soon in my next one.